Welcome to my rapid fire look at classic PC Engine and MSX games. So today we're going to look at Sapphire on the PC Engine and Pleasure Hearts on the MSX. And now over to the PC Engine game. Ginga Fukai Densetsu Sapphire, which is simply known as Sapphire in English, was a Japanese exclusive PC Engine CD-ROM game published in 1995 by Hudson Soft. The game was a vertically scrolling sci-fi shoot-'em-up that used the rare arcade card in the PC Engine, which boosted the RAM of the system. Combined with the CD-ROM, it was a game that looked and sounded way beyond its system's limits. The game was developed by CA Productions, a Japanese company whose next game was the excellent Bulk Slash on the Sega Saturn in 1997. Check out this episode of Import City for more info on this, with links in the description. In the future, time travel is possible and has become a refuge for criminals to hide and stash weapons and stolen goods in all different time periods. Enter the Burning Rabbits, a group of 4 girls who each pilot their own unique spaceships and are tasked with jumping through time to apprehend the scum. The game is made up of 5 levels or time periods, which is a little bit short for this kind of game, but packs in tons of quality and bosses at every turn. You get to choose one of 4 girls in the beginning. Each one has different speeds and weapon sets, and the game can also be played in 2-player simultaneous mode, which is a heck of a lot of fun. Finding the right girl for you is part of the fun also, as each is quite different. You have straight, spread, and rear-facing shot types, which can all be powered up in typical collect the complementary color pickup to upgrade them. You can also acquire 2 drones that will fly beside you. They increase your firepower, they act as shields for your ships on the side, and if you stop shooting for a few seconds and charge up, once you fire again, they'll launch at the nearest enemy and smash into them, and is a great secondary fire for boss encounters. Plus, you have access to a classic screen-destroying bomb, which you can carry 2 of at any one time. The game plays at a much slower rate than the usual shooters of this era, and there is a ton of boss characters, almost feeling like a boss rush mode at times, with small bits of levels in between. They are extremely impressive visually and are very original, making each encounter still a blast to play. Hudson brought on artist Mika Akitaka, who was known for his work on the Galaxy Fraulein visual novel games, as character designer, giving the game a lot of cool flair, and the music by the company Tease Music is simply stunning. Amazing ear-melting guitar tracks that they were famous for, with literally every track in this game being brilliant. Check out their amazing work on Lords of Thunder and Final Fight CD. The game's very late 1995 release, and the fact that it needed a Japanese system, the CD-ROM drive, and the obscure arcade card all just to be able to play it meant that not many did, and the game was also printed in very low numbers, making it a super rare commodity. Thank goodness for emulation. It's not the system's best shooter, but it pulls off many amazing visual tricks, sounds like the best 80s rock concert you ever attended, and is absolutely awesome as a 2-player shooter-ROM if you have someone to tag along with. So with all that, fire up that emulator and get blasting. And now over to our MSX release, which is Pleasure Hearts, released in 1999 for the MSX2 and Turbo R, and programmed by MKai, a Japanese shooter master known for his great work on the WonderSwan title Judgment Silver Sword, and also later doing the Xbox 360 Eschatos. And if you want to see more about that game, check out my video, the Xbox 360 Shooter Collection Special. I'll leave links in the video description. Talk about an unrelenting tour de force of shooter madness. Pleasure Hearts is an 8-bit, almost bullet hell in nature, assault on your brain shoot 'em up, which is a technical marvel obviously for the system at hand. And with so much on-screen action, you sometimes actually get lost in the barrage. This horizontal shooter keeps it simple, with regular fire and bombs, and of course tons and tons of pickups in the form of strong forward shots, weak shots that pretty much blanket the whole screen in bullets, and powering up everything. And plus the bonus that your screen-killing bombs turn all dead enemies into items means even if you die at any point in this game, regaining firepower is easily available. The game's gigantic 8 stages have tons of variety in their look and design, with an insane amount of on-screen action at any one point. This game is though also a score chaser at heart, as it makes score pop up on screen all the time, especially with your big boss destructions and at the bottom of the screen, basically encouraging you to go for the top spot, with the bonus of multiple boss encounters usually in every stage as well to up the ante on what this game everything throws at you. It's also a very easy game to get into and get to grips with, and you'll be sailing through at least the first 3 levels with ease, which makes it a fun game for casual gamers in this genre. The sound effects are also great, with some absolutely toe-tapping gems when it comes to the music. It never lets up with its fast beats and variety, and has an excellent 8-bit score. Not only is this an amazing showcase for what the MSX could do technically, but it's also truly just a fun as hell shooter of the best kind.